Evening all, Remarks here, back again with another video, back again with another Oculus Go latest releases. And it's that time of week again, we have 4 new releases to cover, 2 free, 2 paid. We're going to go through and do a little mini review on each of them, so stay tuned for that. I do these videos every single week, so if you've got any interest in the Oculus Go, make sure you subscribe for more. I also intend to do these sort of videos for the Oculus Quest when it gets released later in the year, so subscribe for that as well. Before we get started, I wanted to give a quick shout out to our sponsor for this video, which is Veer.tv. So if you're a long time watcher of this channel, you know that we've had a kind of little relationship with Veer in the past, where I gave away some headsets and that sort of thing. And they're sponsoring this video, and they're going to sponsor a few going forward, hopefully. So if, like me, you use your Oculus Go a lot for VR media, so 360 degree videos, VR 180 3D videos, all that sort of stuff, Veer.tv is an app that you can get on your Oculus Go, as well as other VR headsets, that gives you access to a ton of VR content. Veer is a VR streaming platform that is home to over 10,000 HD immersive videos, movies and interactive experiences. They're available on Oculus, Vive, Gear, J-Dream, and provide more than 3 million VR lovers like ourselves worldwide with the best VR experiences. So if you haven't downloaded Veer already on your Oculus Go, make sure you do. Support this channel, jump over, grab it. It's a free download to download it, and as I say, there is a ton of experiences on there. If I was to recommend a couple at the moment, there's one called Dreams of Blue, which is absolutely free in the app. It's about 12-13 minutes long, and it's a little bit of a kind of trippy AI awareness type 360 3D video. It is very good. The acting's a little bit cheesy, but I kind of like that in a way. But the way it's done, the way it's filmed and sort of put together is very clever, and just kind of the technicality of watching it is well worth taking a look. So make sure you check that out. And if you do fancy it, Veer do offer a few paid videos. So for a couple of dollars, you can rent yourself something like Night Night, which is a 6-7 minute sort of scary clown video, which isn't 3D, but it's a very sort of trippy and one of those sort of videos that goes along with sort of face your fears type stuff, where if somebody's got a fear of clowns or new to VR, that you can stick them in this and probably get some really good and funny reactions. And once again, it's kind of fun to watch. So stay tuned to the end of the video, because I'm going to give away a few accesses to that paid content. So if you want to kind of get access to Night Night for free, stay tuned to the end of the video to find out how. And without further ado, let's crack on with this week's latest releases. This week's first app is Marshall from Detroit, and this is absolutely free. It's by Felix and Paul, and if you don't know, they do some of the highest quality 360 3D VR video. Now this is free, so it doesn't cost you anything. It's about 20 minutes long, and if Marshall, so it's Marshall Mathers or Slim Shady or Eminem, basically driving around Detroit, sort of discussing his life and his upbringing and how he kind of feels about sort of Detroit and being brought up there and that sort of thing. And regardless of the quality, sort of well, the content almost, the quality of the video and stuff is really good. Now I'm going to turn the volume down, because I'm sure it comes as no surprise that there are some words in this that you probably wouldn't want kids to hear. And if you don't like Marshall Mathers, then you probably won't like this video regardless. But if just from a purely sort of cinematography point of view, the work that Felix and Paul do in their videos is amazing. Now they've got some talking going on at the moment, which so it's very much a black screen, but we can jump forward a little bit. So let's jump forward to about here, see what happens. So you can only stream it to your headset, and as you can see, it's 3D in a very tight space, and it's very impressive. It's got spatial audio, so if you turn your head this way, you got Marshall that side, the other guy the other side. You can look out the window, you can kind of look around the entire car. It's got really kind of nice scene setting bits as well, so the camera goes off to different locations, a bit like now on top of a roof somewhere in Detroit. And some of the shots you'll then see the car drive past, and then you'll flick back into the car again. And it is top notch. Absolutely 100% recommend that everyone should download this. If you're kind of into Eminem, it's even better. So big thumbs up this week. Let's move on to this next one. Next up we have another free app, so you can download this yourself and have a little look, but it's the Catalunya app that's kind of, I guess, for tourism, so for encouraging people to go there and check it all out. So you get this kind of what do you call it, apartment type view. you get 3 different screen types, so 3 different sets of content. So you look down here, you can click on these different videos, so 360-degree videos, you can just click on them, these different panels, and they will appear around you. I believe they're all streamed, so they're not the massively highest quality you can imagine. The point of view is a little strange because they've got the black dot spaces top and bottom, so the aspect ratio of the video is not right. So it does look like you're in a bit of a dome here rather than a 360 proper video. But it's still kind of interesting. I mean, if this is somewhere you're kind of interested to go, the videos are still interesting to look at. Look what's going on here. He's nutters, making a big human pyramid. There's different things. They've got weird names, all these things. So this is obviously some sort of Castler's human towers. It's more human towers. And then over here we can go to some VR 180 videos as well. Can I click on this? Yep, there you go. Click on the actual VR 180. And rather than the VR 180 being up against you right in front of you, it's actually on a big wall in front of you. So that's got depth. And obviously fireworks are a bit far away, so you can't really get so much depth from that sort of thing, 3D. But you can definitely tell that the screen is sort of set back. It's pausing on me here. Probably a better one is probably try one of these ones, maybe with some firewalkers and stuff like that. Pointing the cursor up to get rid of the menus. It's probably pausing and stuff because it is streaming to my headset, but you know, it's interesting. Some guy chucking petrol all over a fire. Nutter. I've seen how bad that's happened to people before. You know, go up in flames. Fire starter. But you can see there is 3D here. More of it seems 3D than others. If we look down here as well, there's some other bits over here. These TV ones go on a TV screen over here, but I couldn't get these to work last time I booted this up. Let's see if it's been fixed since. So you've got kind of like a looping video going on over here, but this TV bit here, which is these buttons here, doesn't seem to do anything. So these videos, these TV videos don't seem to work. So, I mean, the app gets a bit of a meh, because obviously part of it doesn't work. But if you're looking to go here and want to kind of check it out, then it's a free app. It doesn't really cost anything. So it gets a meh. Otherwise, if it was paid for, it get a thumbs down. But you know, check it out if you're thinking about going here. Right, our first paid app is called Endless Night, and this actually came out, I noticed, on the Gear VR last week, and is absolutely broken, doesn't work, not worth your money. Don't spend your 79p or your 99 cents. Avoid it like the plague. At the moment, it is broken. It looks kind of good. There's a trailer here for it. And it looks kind of good. The shooting and all sorts. It looks quite reasonably good detail, and the guns look quite good, and yeah, it looks quite good. But let's my cursor's gone a bit weird. What's going on here? I think the game's lagging my cursor now. Look. Let's pause that gameplay. Shush. Shush. There you go. Right, if we click start, it'll boot up. Oh, I say it'll boot up. It gives a menu: Endless Night, Escape the Zombies City. So it's the Zombie City. I don't know if that's the name of the city. But every single time I've tried to boot it up, it makes a noise and then goes back to the main menu again. So it is absolutely broken. Avoid. I'll update the comments down below if it ever gets fixed. But for now, big thumbs down. Absolute rip off for money. But then saying that, hopefully the devs themselves are looking at it. Maybe they didn't realise it was broken, although from looking at the reviews here, it was broken last week for the Gear VR people. Gear VR SA doesn't work, so big thumbs down at the moment. And last but not least, we have our most expensive release this week, NeuroExplorer VR. So this is £4 or $5, €5. You get a hand and this kind of cool sort of ziggy-zaggy stuff going on. The quicker you kind of whip it, the further you do the ziggy-zaggy lines, which is kind of addicted. I'll be honest, I kind of I enjoy doing that. But anyway, so the controller tutorial anyway is you kind of point, you just touch the controller and you put the little cursor down on the floor. You, depending on where you put your thumb on the control pad, depends on which way you face when you go down. You jump over to the menu over there. Interestingly enough, you have to click the trigger to go there. But what you essentially get is exploration of the brain. So different parts of the brain. We'll go to scene selection here so we can kind of see. Let me reset my cursor a little bit. Brainstem, limbic system, and neocortex. So let's go to limbic system. just so you can kind of see. Point your cursor there, grab it, and use the sort of touchpad to kind of bring it back closer to you and put your head in it. Put yourself in the goopy thing from a brain. Yep, let's do that. No worries. I'm happy doing that. And here we go, still got our hand. It does kind of move with our finger. Look, if we're pulling the trigger, it is moving with us, which is kind of cool. If it's probably glitching a little bit. Oh, what's going on with my hand there? Oh, my hand's going weird. So you do get some commentary, you do get some chat that talks you through it all. I imagine if you were in secondary school, senior school, high school, or whatever you call it, this is probably something that's quite useful for kids learning about the brain. Is it worth it for those that are not? Maybe, maybe not, but you can click on little bits of the brain there to kind of get some information. Each of the 3 sections that you've got in the main menu are slightly different, that do different things. So this, you've got somebody chatting to you, explaining it all, telling you all about it, what it all does. You can't skip it or speed it up. If you press back on the controller, you go back to the main menu, so bear that in mind if you do that by mistake. But there are other things in here as well, so you get little games as well. So depending on what you're doing. Oh, here you go, here we go. So now we've got to remember the path. So we've got to use the trigger to draw the path. So we want to go down, and then it's left and a little bit right, all the way around, stay left. So left, a little bit right, stay left. Now last time I did this, it took me forever, and I was going round and round in circles. So now we've got some sort of Pac-Man type thing, and it's trying to teach us about sort of memory. So what was it, left and a little bit right? Oh no, I've got it wrong already. And then it stays left, wasn't it? Was it? Oh no, it wasn't. Oh no, that's the skeleton thing. I've got the wrong way already. Is it? Or was it this way? Or was it? Or was it this way? Oh, is it this way? Yeah, baby, I figured out. And now we found some cheese. But there's lots of little sort of mini games like this, moving stuff around, clicking stuff, getting some information. And as I say, I mean, is it worth £4–5 for most people? Probably not. But if you're kind of into this, you want to use this as a learning tool for kids in schools, or you've got a kid that's learning about this, I'm going to stick my 11-year-old in it and see what he thinks about it. It's kind of cool. It's well done. The control systems are a bit weird. Pointing to the floor and sort of turning around and then clicking is a bit weird. We can click on other bits here. Let's click on this little red bit. Amygdala. It's all 3D. It all looks quite well. Plays quite well. I mean, they've done a good job. I just think the kind of scope for user base for it is probably quite limited. Can we point to something else then? What else are we pointing at? Oh, I triggered the flight or fright response. Flight or flight, fight or flight. I can't even say it. And now I've got to put the hormone in the right place. Where is the hormone? There it is. Let's turn around. I'm facing the wrong way. Face the direction, can't we? Okay. Right. So I need to put the dodgy hormone in the cauldron. Push it over there. I'm assuming it's that one. Yeah, it was the right one. It looked a scary hormone, so I'm sure that was the one. But yeah, as I say, it's quite good. Interactive, works quite well, not buggy. Controls a bit weird, but yeah, it gets kind of a thumbs up overall if you're the appropriate audience for this one. So there we go, that's this week's 4 new releases, 2 paid, 2 free. Let me know in the comments down below what you think about them. Have you bought them? What do you think about them? Have you seen more than what I have? It's only kind of a quick overview, but I think as I say, the NeuroExplorer, interesting if you're the right sort of person for it. The Endless Night game, broken, avoid it for now. As I say, I'll update the comments down below if it ever gets fixed and I find out that it does. And the 2 free ones, the M&M one, absolutely worth a download if you're kind of into M&M or you want to kind of see some good quality sort of 360 stuff from Paul and Phoenix. They do some good quality stuff. And the other free tourist app, you know, if you're going to go there, you're kind of interested about that place, well, yeah, download it, it's free, why not? As I said at the start, this video is sponsored by Veer.tv, so please do support the channel. Download the Veer app on your Oculus Go if you haven't done already. Give it a little browse. As I say, there's tons of free content in there, so go check it out. Veer are going to give away 5 copies of Night Night, which is that scary clown video, to 5 people. And all you have to do to be in the draw to win that is just go on to Veer.tv, find a video that you like, and post a review of it, just a few words, on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram or Reddit, wherever Veer is. I'll put all the links down below. Make sure you copy them in, CC me in as well, and in a few days time they'll pick 5 winners and they'll add that to your account. So all you gotta do is just try to find a video, say what you liked about it, stick it on Reddit, Facebook, Instagram or Twitter, and there you go, you'll be entered into the draw. I know this video is sponsored, but I do like the Veer app and I've always had it on my Oculus Go. It does contain lots of great video content. I always kind of say it's a bit of like a VR version of YouTube that solely focuses on VR 360 and VR 180 content, so go check it out. Hope you found that video useful. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you didn't, give it a thumbs down. That's fine. I'm big enough and ugly enough to take it. But do let me know in the comments down below why you didn't like it. I try and do better for next time. Become one of the Remarkables. Hit that subscribe button and that notification bell to be notified when I next upload a video. And that's me done. I'm out. Have a virtual high five.